Come with me. Come with me to discover the secrets of how thoughts become things, and we will manifest like never before. Come with me, and we'll discover a secret so powerful that will take you far beyond your dreams. Come with me on an unforgettable journey. Come with me. It's already yours. Get ready for this adventure, and I'm thankful for today that you found us, so get ready. The time is now. I'm Zelda Kelly. Welcome to Secrets Laws of Attraction. Hello and welcome back to this episode of Secrets Laws of Attraction. I am so happy that you're here today. I know that you're making a lot of progress and you're really seeking to learn more, and you're looking with expectation to the future, and you're manifesting, and you're feeling good, and you're shedding pounds, and you're gaining momentum and finding that specific person, and you've got people texting you, opportunity coming to you, and all these great things. But I want you to also know, I know there are some of you that are feeling a lot of resistance. And a lot of the resistance is, I've been doing this for so long. When is this going to show up? I just don't know. I'm just so disappointed in these people, and I'm just so disappointed in this specific person because they haven't shown up yet. And they called me one time, and then that was it. And everything that I'm doing, and I just constantly do this technique for my manifesting a call or manifesting a text, and it just doesn't work. And the more I do it, the more it doesn't work, and the more it doesn't show up, and the more it doesn't happen, and the more it doesn't. My bank account, I'm broke. I see only pennies in my bank account. If this resonates with you, stay tuned, because there's a reason. You see, in the laws of attraction, manifestation, affirmation is not really the first and foremost thing. It is a good thing. The law of attraction means that you do get what you wish for, so you better be careful. But the most important element of this is the vibration. The vibration of it all. How you are sending out this frequency when you get into these panic modes and desperation modes. And I've spent a lot of money trying to get her back, and I've sent too many flowers, and I've done too many things, and I've tried calling him and he blocks me, and I don't know what he's doing, and I'm trying to find him on social media, and I just don't know what's happening, and he's just acting weird, and he's this and he's that. You can even feel it while I'm talking that way. I know that you can. There's a desperation vibe that comes off of that. There is a hurt, failure vibe that comes off of that. You want it now. I get it. But right now may not be your time. You see, you have to grow. And change comes from within. But here is the most important thing that I want you to know. Listen up. Get your piece of paper and your pencil. You may want to write this down. Because you don't get in life what you want. You get in life what you are. That's pretty deep. Let's say it again. You don't get in life what you want. You get in life what you are. That means if you are broke, if you are alone, if you are hurt, if you are in need of healing, if you are in a desperate situation, then you're speaking that into an existence. Because you have to emanate, you have to vibe on the positive. The most thing that I hear from many, many, many is, I will, but. I will, but. I am, but. And it's like there needs to be an explanation of resistance. I am getting that specific person, but I don't know. He's acting weird. And I am on my path to getting this great big money, but I don't know if it's ever going to show up or not. It hasn't so far. My friends and my family all ask me about it. My friends and my family all ask me about this specific person that I've been trying to get in. Here's the one mistake that the movie The Secret made. And that is, they taught everyone all you had to do is just sit around and think about it and it would come. And that's really messed up a lot of people, because sitting around and thinking about it, it doesn't work. What works is that vibe. What transforms into the vibe, it's that feeling, it's the emotion, it's an emotion is energy. You're putting energy in motion, emotion. That's what emotion is. You're putting the energy in motion, emotion. You've heard people say, wow, my friend is putting a lot of energy into that project. Or they're putting a lot of energy in that person. They're putting a lot of energy in that job. They're putting a lot of energy into that. Well, what they're doing is they're seeing that this energy is an emotion that they really have not either seen or recognized or can't explain, because there comes a certain energy with emotion and a certain emotion with energy. I know, it's a little confusing. But let's think on this a little bit more and a little harder. If you don't get what you want and you get what you are, then maybe what we can do is turn this around for you so it seems a little bit not so convoluted. Can I say that? You know, the laws of attraction is very easy and it's very simple, and you practice it daily. You just don't think about it. When you get up in the morning and you think, okay, I'm going to have fried chicken for lunch, you work all day or that all morning until lunch, and you know by that time you already have it in your head where you're going to get your fried chicken. And you get in your car and you drive to get your fried chicken, and it's an automatic. You don't even think about it. You don't dwell on it. At 10 a.m., you don't sit there and look at your clock or your watch and you say, oh my gosh, I've got to go get that chicken. I've got to go get that at noon. I've got to go get it. I've got to go get it. And then something happens, you get a phone call and you're running into your lunch hour and it's like, oh my gosh, I have to be there. They're going to run out of chicken. Oh my gosh. No, you don't do that. You might. If you really like the chicken, you might worry about that, but you don't do that. So you don't get in life what you want. You get in life what you are. So why don't we now try doing this? I am. Start using those two little words that can be the biggest words in your vocabulary. I am wealthy. I am energetic. I am happy. I am grateful. I am loved. I am so happy. I am shedding pounds. I am subtracting inches. I am looking forward to Friday. I am looking forward to my lunch. I am looking forward to that new computer. I am looking forward to my new job. I am healthy. I am abundant. I am expecting good to come for me and to me, and actually from you as well. I am expecting a new beginning. I am expecting a new life. You get it? So remember, 70,000 thoughts per day. And it's really closer to 80,000, to be quite frank with you. So let's just say 80,000 thoughts per day, and 95% of those 80,000 thoughts are transferred over to the next day, because we can't get that out of our subconscious, because we feel that we need to dwell on things, because we are the instant gratification babies. We grew up in a generation and in an era where we want everything now. That's why we have microwaves. That's why we have cell phones. That's why we have pictures taken easily. Think about this. I grew up in a time where we had to wait for the bank to open on Monday morning, because if we didn't get there on Friday afternoon, we weren't doing much over the weekend, because there wasn't any place to cash a check. You didn't have an ATM. And that's why you got paid on Friday night, and everybody stood in line at the bank, because they had groceries to get and they wanted money for the weekend, and then Monday morning they were back at work. So there wasn't any of that instant gratification of an ATM. If we were out somewhere and we needed to stop and make a phone call, we didn't have a cell phone with us. Sometimes I wish we didn't have that still. It felt like we all had lives. We do now. They're all on social media. But for right now, sometimes it's more of an inconvenience than it's not. But if you wanted to make a phone call, you had to wait until you got to the payphone. And then you had to make sure that you had change so that you could use the payphone. And if you didn't have change, you had to go somewhere so you could get the change and then make the phone call. Because I can tell you, if you walked into any place, a grocery store or a drugstore or a restaurant, and say, "Do you mind if I use your phone? I've got to call home," the first thing that they would say is, "No. No." And believe me, if you wanted to call over the next county, or maybe even into the next state, it was a long distance call. So you had to have money for that too. So we didn't have that much TV dinners back then. I know I sound old, don't I? But that's how quickly our world has changed and evolved. So you had to wait for whatever it is to come out of the oven. There was not popping anything into the microwave. You made popcorn on the stovetop. You made your snacks either on the stovetop, on the oven, or you didn't snack. You didn't have a lot of instant gratification. So you had patience. You waited for things to happen. I remember on my 4th birthday, I wanted a pair of cowboy boots. That's all I talked about. And I knew that my birthday came at the time of the year when I saw daffodils blooming, because I had no idea how to calculate when my birthday was. And so I knew that daffodils bloomed on my birthday. So I would start seeing them in late February. I would ask my family, "Is it my birthday time? Is it my birthday time? Is it my birthday time?" I knew I had expectation. So the whole previous year, I wanted a pair of cowboy boots. I didn't get them for Christmas, so I waited for my birthday. And I knew instinctively I was going to get them for my birthday. Now, come on, there were a lot of hints between mom and dad. You know, that look that your parents do when they know they're trying to keep something, or they spell something in front of you. Oh, I miss those days. And I remember that when I got my cowboy boots. It was on my 4th birthday. Now, while that was a long time ago, I have to remember many, many times. It took my dad going to work. It took my dad waiting for his paycheck. It took my dad and mom going to the store to get the cowboy boots. It took my mom wrapping the cowboy boots. And it took my birthday day at my party with my grandparents for me to unwrap what I had been expecting. Bottom line is, my mom told me, "You're going to get your cowboy boots someday." And I always believed my mom. I mean, why would my mom lie about a pair of cowboy boots, right? I guess cowgirl boots. They were cowboy boots because I liked the cowboys. So I got the cowboy boots. And even now, I have to think, I was told, our Father told us that He was going to do this. This is a law. It has to happen. You see, when you're vibrating in a certain particular way and you take all the junk emotion out of it, what's junk emotion? I'm so desperate. I need this. Do they know that they want me? Do they know that they need me? How am I going to get him? Make him like me. Make her like me. I want you to sit back and I want you to understand. If you have to make someone like you, do you really want that person? If you have to make someone like you, what does that say about yourself? What does that say about how you feel about yourself? So you have to get into that vibe of just knowing and of expectation. And when you put yourself on the same vibration and the same frequency, now I'm going to say this again, the earth vibrates in the frequency of about 8 hertz. It transmits 8 hertz. That's a vibrate per second. 8 hertz. What we do then is we realize that matter is of high vibration. The higher the vibration, the more solid it becomes. Everything around you is in motion. Motion or energy. Energy cannot be destroyed or cannot be created. It only moves forward. So energy transfers from one thing to the other. I used this analogy a long time ago in the Laws of Attraction, Magnificent Obsession. You might want to go and listen to that one. That one is really, really good. But it's about being told that we have a power within us. And all we have to do is plug in to the main source. Now, plugging into the main source, use this analogy. Think of this. You have a lamp that sits on the table. You have a power cord. If the power cord is not plugged into the socket in the wall that goes all the way through the wiring and then hooks up at the power box in your home or your apartment or wherever you live, then that power connects to a cable that connects to the power source, which we call the electric company. Now, if your lamp is plugged in, you can flip the switch on the lamp as many times as you like, and it's not going to go on. There's nothing wrong with the lamp. You don't need a new part, or you don't need a new lampshade, and you don't need a new bulb. You just need to plug in. Well, that's the same thing with you, my friends. You just need to plug in. And how do you plug in? By getting on the same vibration as the earth, and especially the same vibration of what it is that you want. Because you remember that there is a vibration that whatever it is that you want is also vibrating. Do you get it? So now, when you start thinking about that, what happens when you think? It causes emotion. But you have to be very, very cautious about the emotion that you have, especially when it comes to specific people. Because when you start thinking about her or him, all of a sudden, you start having that desperate mode. All of a sudden, it's like, oh my gosh, I don't understand why they haven't called me. And oh my gosh, well, maybe they don't like me. Maybe I'm too fat. Maybe I'm too tall. Maybe I'm too thin. Maybe I said this. Well, maybe I didn't interact with them enough. Well, maybe I interacted with them too much. Well, maybe I drove by their house and maybe they saw me. That's not getting on the same vibration as them. That's getting on the same vibration as desperation, failure, because what you're doing is you're putting your emotion, you're giving someone else the authority to use your emotion. If that person would just text me today, that would just make my day and make me so happy. Well, that person doesn't know that. And even if they did, maybe they would think that's a little weird, that just that little text would make your day. Maybe what you need to say is, a text from my specific person would be so welcomed today. It would add to the happiness that I already have today. You see what I mean? Don't ever give anyone the ability to dictate what your emotions should be, because then you are going to be energy drained. You will be drained. Haven't you been around any of, I'm going to say, friends or acquaintance or even family, and they show up and they're so negative that you just can't, you look at your watch, you just can't wait to get away from them. I've got a couple of people that I know that do that. They call you, and the moment that they call you, they complain, nothing's going right, nothing's going right. Oh my gosh, I hate it here, I don't want to be there, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. What am I going to do? I can't find anybody, I can't, and my gosh, you're in about 10 minutes, you're ready to just push them out the door. Or somewhere else. You get it, you know. Those are the energy sucking people. Energy sucking people. Don't become one. And stay away from them if possible. There will come a time where you can just let that roll off your back like water on a duck. But while you're working through this and you're trying to understand how this works, it's very simple. You get what you are, not what you want. If you are happy, you're going to get happiness. Zig Ziglar was a very great motivational speaker. And he was the one who drilled it in most of us that positive equals or attracts positive. Negative equals or attracts negative. If you're negative, you're going to attract that. You're going to attract all the negative people around you. You're going to attract negative specific people. You're going to attract negative situations, negative job. And the more you complain, the more complaining you're going to get. If you complain, you will remain. But if you praise, you will raise, right? Now, what is praise and raise? Praise and raise. I'm so thankful for this day, and I'm so thankful for what I have to eat, and I'm so thankful that this is happening. I'm so thankful for my job, and I'm so thankful for my cat. I'm so thankful for my family. I'm so thankful for where I live. I'm so thankful for all of the opportunity that I have. I'm so thankful for how beautiful I am. I'm so thankful for how handsome I am. I'm so thankful that I am in such a good place that I can help others. I am so thankful. I am so grateful. I am worthy. I bring value. I am the best mate that anybody could even ask for. I strive daily to be my best. I am a great cook. I am a great person. I am a domestic goddess. I am knowledgeable. I am smart. So now you're going to start attracting what you are. Now I want you to start practicing that. You can do that right now. Write all that down. I am smart. I am a great person. I am that person that someone else is manifesting. Oh, wait a minute. You mean someone is actually trying to manifest you? Yes, that does happen, and that's coming in another episode. So before we leave today, I just want you to know that I am grateful and I am thankful that you are here, because if you were not, I wouldn't be here either. And you were brought here today for a specific reason. And the specific reason is you know you get what you are. And you are wonderful, purposefully and wonderfully made. There is a plan for you, and even if you don't know it, that's okay. There will come a time and a place where you do. You are a wonderful person. You are loved. You are receiving. You are a money magnet. You are abundant and very, very blessed, brave heart. So until the next time when we have another Secrets Laws of Attraction, do be blessed. You are blessed. You are brave. And you do have a very brave heart. Until next time, happy manifesting. And I'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.